But moving on. So first of all, it's time to get controversial. Female hoopers on YouTube versus male hoopers. If I can find the clip from Stefania, I will put it in this podcast and you'll listen to it right now.
Right now, alright. I'm about to do another one. Y'all have been spamming me about this. This isn't really gonna be a reaction. This is more of a proposal. It's me commentating on some things that's been going around and then proposing what I think is a good idea. So y'all really haven't hit me up about the top 10 YouTuber list. You've been in my DMs, in my comments, everything. Okay, here's what I gotta say first. First of all, I'm not upset that I'm not on the top 10 YouTube list. I am a little bit confused about some of the people on the list. I didn't even know some of them balled, let alone were considered basketball YouTubers. But it is what it is, you know? And I wasn't gonna even say anything about any of this until I just saw the top 40 basketball YouTube list from LSK, Chris London. Not mad that I'm not on the top 40, because I think he said he has, like, he was only doing people 100K and up. I focus on the real life basketball community, bringing people together in real life through basketball, putting on for females. I don't know. Personally, I think there needs to be a tournament. Alright, a basketball YouTuber tournament. If you have 50K plus subscribers, you can enter this tournament. I'll do all the work to get this all sorted, figure it all out, I'll organize the whole thing. Another thing, there's no females on any of your lists. I'm being, like, if we're being real, and this is gonna be really controversial, we got 3 females in the YouTube basketball community now. Bree, Jenna, and me. Like I said, I'm decent. Okay, I'm not saying I'm the greatest player to ever play, nothing. Like, for not ever playing high school or college, I'm decent. But the fact that I'm a female with everything that I got going for me, I'm decent. Alright, Bree and Jenna, they're beasts. I personally think that if you asked Bree and Jenna and me to play all of the male basketball YouTubers, that we could probably beat majority of the male basketball YouTubers. I'm just being honest. I really think that we could beat them. I'm just saying, y'all. I know that that's going to be controversial, but I really do think that. So here's what here's what I gotta say. I think we should have a tournament. If you're 50K plus, you can enter the tournament. Let's see who really is the top basketball YouTubers, for real.
So we see here, Steph just proposed a 1v1 tournament, which you have to have a certain amount of subscribers for. Not mad about it. Totally get it, because it's a marketing thing. So if you don't have enough clout for it, you're not gonna bring as much traffic. I get it. I totally understand. But say I'm in it, right? I don't care what your gender is. If we're on the court, you're just a human I'm finna blow by and score on. It doesn't matter. So yes, I really appreciate Steph's willingness to even want to set this up and make the challenge, because let's be real, there's only like 4 females on YouTube who are part of this community. We're not counting the college players who have channels and just post vlogs or day in the life with Jalen Suggs type stuff. Shout out Paige Buckers. But think of it this way, right? We'll use the weightlifting example I used in the WNBA video. So I saw this video, I don't remember where, but it was like, oh, ladies like the video if you're benching 1 plate on each side. Now mind you, 1 plate on each side is 135 pounds total, right? That's like 65 pounds less than I weigh. So of course I'm benching 135. But it's like that for a female. And let's get into biology. We're not talking about women's rights, any of that. That for a female is a lot of weight to push. Men are born with testosterone, 1, and more muscle mass, 2, and a different brain entirely, 3, and a stronger bone structure. So it's like that same weight that would be a lot for a female, I can rep out 135, maybe 10 sets of 10, honestly. There's a fundamental difference, just biologically, that you're not going to match up with. So I really appreciate Steph's enthusiasm, willingness to want to set this up and coordinate everything. But to make the bold claim that you, Jenna Bandy, aka female Luka Doncic, who can only shoot while open and moves way slower, Bree Green, okay, Bree don't count though. Bree can hoop with the dudes, bro. She can hold her own, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. Still locking her up. That you, Jenna, what's that other girl's name? Lolo Fitzmaurice. Hey, shout out to Rye though. Yeah. That little girl with that 12-year-old little girl with the handles, Jiggy Izzy, whatever. Like, yeah, I appreciate for a 12, 13-year-old, but you do realize those park videos, these grown men are taking it easy on you. Like they're letting, okay, we're not even gonna go into that. I'm not gonna destroy little girl's ego or anything, because that'd be totally wrong. But let's get back to Steph and her preposterous claims that she's beating 90% of the YouTube hoopers, or hooper of the basketball community. This was the whole point of me explaining YouTube hoopers versus hoopers on YouTube. So if we're taking basketball community, right? Say I had the 50K subs required. That's just as a hypothetical, okay? As a hypothetical. Say I had the 50K. That would put me in the competition with Scum TK, Your Rage, myself, Marcelas Howard, LSK, Zach TTG, anyone from Ball is Life pretty much. Who else? Filet, Dev, Friga, Amilly. I don't know if I said him already. Let me take a drink of my water. Non-sponsored. Use my code below. I mentioned those names. Steph, do you really think you're beating 90% of the basketball community? Maybe Flight? Cash is just as bad as Flight. Let's be real. Cash is just as bad as Flight. Only difference is basketball IQ and muscle mass. That's it. They're both equally as bad. Let's get that real. He has no hot spot, no top of the key, can't shoot. And he fouls every time he plays defense. That's not defense, that's fouling and hacking. But even with how bad Cash is, he's still like 6 times your strength. If he wanted to bully you into the post and score every time, he can do that. And there is absolutely no amount of lifting you can do, Steph, that will help you with that. I'm sorry. For Steph, Jenna, and Bree to make the bold claim, I know Jenna and Bree probably didn't make that claim, but this goes back into another video also. For Steph to make the claim that them 3 are dropping off 90% of the basketball community who were grown men. Some of us, like myself, I'm not even in my athletic prime. I'm cooking people not even in my prime. Like J. Cole said, how come I ain't into his prime, still getting better after all this time? Like, bro, I'm dropping off a lot of people. I'm not even in my prime. So imagine all these other grown men who are in their athletic prime. They're gonna run through you. Again, I appreciate the enthusiasm, but you gotta be realistic, dude. And this goes into another topic. So J-Law just posted a video playing against like Lauren Fitzmaurice. She played at Syracuse. She's a shooter when open. Jenna, shooter when open. Very slow handles, slow moving. No disrespect. I'm just analyzing archetypes and basketball skill. She's fire. She can hoop, but she's not beating a remotely athletic guy. It's literally biology, and y'all for some reason don't. Carson Roney. So for some reason y'all don't understand biology plays a huge factor. It's not about men and women can do equal things. It's about the level that they can be done. Some of it's biology. It's just facts. And if you can't handle that, then maybe you need to go back and take 9th grade biology. We play Carson, Steph, Jenna, and Lauren. Okay. Shout out all those girls. I'll have their stuff in the description if I remember. But J-Law posted a video playing against that 4, right? King of the court style. So gender doesn't matter on the court, as I've said. You're just a person I'm gonna get buckets on. So why did they have J-Law using the female ball? I shouldn't have to handicap myself. If you're confident in your hooping abilities, then just come hoop. It doesn't matter which ball we use. but if that's your solo thing, is let's give them a handicap. Maybe you're not as good as you really think you are. Let's be real. That's why the U.S. women's national soccer team got beat by the U15 high school 14-year-old boys squad in their awkward tripping over themselves phase. That's why the WNBA causes the NBA a dramatic loss. It's in revenue. It's a confidence versus realism type thing. YouTube hoopers to hoopers in YouTube, female hoopers, male hoopers. It's a confidence versus reality. Lauren, Jenna, Steph, Bree, they're all hoopers in their own right. But against grown men who do this, who are in their athletic prime, it's not going to work out well for y'all. And we're not letting you call the soft fouls like, oh, I got pro bumped on the way to the basket. Oh, it's not happening. You want to step on the court, your gender doesn't matter. If you're on the court, you're not injured, you're not hurt. We're playing you like you're just another human. So gear up, Steph, because it's coming for you. Whenever we start hitting 50K, we'll start dropping off bigger people. It's just fact. But let's get into the nitty-gritty, people. So enjoy. Next episode, don't know when it'll be, but hopefully we'll have more people on it. And yeah, like, share, comment, subscribe. Clip portions of this. I don't care. Post it. I don't care. That just gives me more exposure. Y'all stay safe out there in the pandemic. Wear your mask if you need to. I'm not telling you what to do. That's your own decision. Wear your mask if you need to. Get vaccinated if you need to. That way more of us can leave our houses and more of y'all can get dropped off. But yeah, like, share, comment, subscribe. Draw the Play Podcast. We out.